What?
Here we go. Back it up.
Back it up.
In the neck.
Are you happy here? Are you satisfied here? Are we live on the scene? I like how I told you to have the page open, and you're still a little bit of a cunt. Is it loud?
Yeah, it's loud. It's good. Perfect.
But like everything, you could hear everything?
You're getting a lot of background, but I hear you perfect. I hear you
Okay,
perfect.
all right. Yeah, that's kind of shitty. I said it so you should only hear like me loudly. But it's good? How does it look? How does it look?
It's phenomenal.
It looks good?
Yeah, we're great.
All right, so hey there. Hi and welcome to a live on the scene ham radio. We're here in what has to be the epitome of Cuban trash. I know this because I myself am a Cuban man, so I know what it's like to be in the cesspool. Right now, we're in the midst of a very difficult election, I would say, right? Daniel's lighting a cigar. We're in the midst of a very difficult election in the sense of it could go either way. All right, it could go either way at this point. There's a lot of people saying Biden might be up. Some people are saying, hey, man, there might be a little bit of a hope. Might be a little bit of a hope for Donald Trump. We're here in the midst of... Are you good? Are you okay? Okay. I feel like you've had how many cigars since we started to be... Okay. All right, that's good. So, yeah, it could go either way. It could go either way. So, unfortunately, Daniel's going to be behind the scenes looking at the comments and verifying that people are, in fact, leaving comments. And maybe you guys might have concerns, queries, things you might want us to do. Let's say somebody says, hey, in the comment section, why don't you go interview somebody? That's what this wild and rambunctious stream is about. I'll go up to somebody and ask them, hey, how are you doing? What is it that you want to do? So it's up to you guys. This is what the free-flowing, unscripted nature of this particular show entails. How's it looking on that side? Is it looking good?
Phenomenal.
Yeah?
Hello, Joe says yo.
Okay. So I already feel like there's a flaw in this idea and having Daniel run through the comments. You could also respond to the comments as well, by the way.
Oh, Brian says,
Yeah.
where's your mask, fucking idiot?
There's a mask right here. Okay. And I'm at least 12 feet away from anybody within any sort of proximity. And also, I'm immune to COVID. I can't get COVID. I don't know if you're aware of this, but I'm actually going to start selling my blood in blood banks in order to prevent the Chinese children from getting COVID. So here we are, though, in the midst of it. Now, one thing that I do find interesting is on the idea of, what are you telling me to do? Okay, here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Closer, though. You got to right now.
One of the things, could you lift it and show around what we're dealing with here? Okay, so one of the things that I find a little bit interesting about this particular area is the reporters. For some reason, I thought that reporters had a lot of money, that they had a lot of a lot of things and a lot of resources allocated to them. No, that's not the case. Everybody is ghetto rigging absolutely everything here. If you just take a look, stand up with me. Stand up and walk with me here. Okay? Yeah. Okay. I'm having you work. This is what work is. Okay? So here's the thing. If you look at the situation that the majority of reporters have, it's very, I can't say the word, but it's ghetto rigged. Do you understand what I'm saying, Daniel?
Yes.
When I say ghetto rigged, do you understand what I'm saying?
Hood.
Okay, yeah, hood rigged. It's hood rigged. So you have people literally holding laptops on composer stands. You have news anchors leaving their expensive camera equipment all around here. All around here, by the way, with people like me walking around. What's stopping me from just picking up a very expensive microphone stand that I need? What's stopping me from just picking up a tripod? We need a tripod for the show. Hey, let's go shopping. Let's go shopping for tripods. We could easily find it here because it doesn't seem like reporters have all of this intact. It seems like they have only this intact because the ones that we've seen here so far, at least earlier on in the day, were very attractive, right? He's saying yes. Right now, I think we're getting the C squad. You have a couple of French press. You have a couple of European news stations from what I've seen. No one local, which is a part that aggravates me. Nobody fucking local. WSVN Channel 7, that's what we have to deal with, right? Do you not remember 2004, Bill Kamal? WSVN had the most tremendous weatherman of all time, Bill Kamal. You know what happened to Bill Kamal? They caught him in a sting operation trying to fuck a 13-year-old boy, all right? And to this day, they have never had anybody better at telling the weather than Bill Kamal. But you know what? He's out. He's out and prowling, all right? We don't have that. Right now, me and Daniel, I don't have a record. Daniel's record has been expunged, right? Okay. We already have some characters on the scene here, in terms of the standard. We have a dude with the natural ice. Show the fucking angle it. Is he there?
Yeah.
Okay. In the frame? Can you see this guy in the frame? Okay. So this is what we have here in the midst of Calle Ocho. This is actually normal. I know white people aren't used to this sort of thing, right? White people might not necessarily be used to this being a normal occurrence, but this guy has been around here since 8 o'clock in the morning holding the same natural ice. At this point, I don't know what's in there. It's a mystery. It's a wash. It could be natural ice. It could potentially be natty ice. Although he has a body like Hulk Hogan, right? Would you say?
Yeah.
He has a body skin color like Hulk Hogan. I kind of see his bulge. His bulge is kind of big for a crazy homeless man. Here's the thing, though. I don't think he's homeless.
He probably makes more than you and I together.
Yeah. He's just drunk because there's nothing else. There's nothing better to do. What are the comments saying?
People are saying hi, Danny.
Okay.
Right? Perform a magic trick to a woman.
Perform a magic trick to a woman. Well, we have a what I would consider to be a 6.1 news anchor over there. All the good ones left. Did you notice before in the morning, it was either 8 or above for news anchors. Now we have this. I have 3 talents, ladies and gentlemen, 3 talents in this planet, and that is that I could find in a crowd of people, I could find whoever is a teacher, I could find whoever a magician is, and I could find a news anchor. Why? Because they all shop in JCPenney. They all shop in the same clearance section of JCPenney, and they all have the same striped, shitty, like off-color rainbow, like it's always a colorful design, but like black accents. Am I wrong? Instead, look at me. Right now I'm being a reporter. I have no pass whatsoever. This is what you expect of a person that lives in Miami, Florida, is it not? Right here? One of a kind.
Like, no one's around us, though?
One of a kind pig cake brand. Nobody's around us, yeah. So anybody's saying, hey, put on a mask, all right? The only thing that I have to worry about is myself. And I'm the only danger. There's actually security here because I'm the only danger that's within a 2-mile vicinity here. So the security is here taking a look at me and making sure that I don't do any shenanigans. Which I... Huh?
Or that it gets done to you.
Oh, no. It's not that you're locked in the cage. Wait, hold up. I got this. It's not that you're trapped. I forgot what the quote was.
It's not that I'm trapped with the bears, that the bear's trapped with me.
Yeah, the bear's trapped with me. I'm not trapped in the cage with the bear. The bear's trapped in the cage with me. All right?
The bear has a big flag.
And the bear has a big flag. So the presence right now in this particular area is negative, and the reason for that is because all the people that would be in this sort of situation, they're at work, right? Which is why they're not here yet. They show up later after work, probably 8 o'clock, right? Right now, what time is it? Eastern Time Pacific. It's 4:41. Yeah, so everybody is still at work. All right, the hardworking ones. Usually, you would expect, the one with jobs. Yeah, mind you, I'm saying that, and my job is to make YouTube videos. So really, I can't be the one talking all the shit in the world here. But I'm kind of a fan of these. I gotta tell you, I'm kind of a fan of these little bit of guerrilla style ham radios. We plan more of these. If this isn't a complete catastrophic failure, we're planning more of these.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the beach.
We have a question.
Okay, what's the question?
And RB wants to know what he missed. Can we give RB an update of the last 8 minutes?
I'm talking shit. Here's the thing you got to know about ham radio. Okay, when it comes to us formatting the show, it's there's no formatting. All right. Daniel complains as to me not being able to come up with topics. I complain as to Daniel not coming up with topics, and then it ends up being a clusterfuck. We end up going to 7-Eleven. We end up smoking cigars. We end up eating Cuban sandwiches, and then after that, that's it. That's the preparation that goes into ham radio. Hey, I'm the star here. Okay, that's the preparation that goes into ham radio. Mind you, look at this. So I want you to turn around. Turn around here real quick. Follow me here. Move that here and turn around. Look at this. Hey, does anybody want a free fucking a microphone stand? Does anybody want a very expensive tripod? Right? Hey, does anybody want a phone? Can they see that? The phone right there? That anybody could just steal right now? Do you see it? But here's the thing. I'm a decent person. If I was a bad person, I might be inclined to take it and run. Because that right there is, a $500 tripod. Manfrotto tripod, right? That's a $500 Manfrotto tripod. So instead of having this shit production, which is a $50 tripod on a newer that I got on a discount from Amazon.com, Instead, I could be having the production value of a news station. But I'm a decent person. I'm not going to do that. All right, let's turn right back around here. So that's where we are right now. We're in the midst of counting the votes, which is a little bit odd. It reminds me of the 2000 voting situation. I don't know if you were familiar with that, Daniel. Were you high during that time period? Give me the lighter, by the way. Do you have it? So in the year 2000, I don't know if you remember that bit as well from Saturday Night Live. In the year 2000, did you watch Saturday Night Live during that time period?
Yeah.
In the year 2000, do you remember that? Yeah. So we had a similar occurrence with I believe Bush and Gore, right, where there was a lot of incidents in terms of counting and going through that, and it ended up taking longer than anticipated, which is quite interesting. It seems. All right. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to do an interview with that guy, because he doesn't look like he speaks any word of English. Yeah. Is this even lighting?
It's the wind's getting total.
That's a god there, right?
So we have some comments, Pig Cake.
Okay.
Has nobody told Pig Cake that Eastern time and Pacific time are two different time zones?
Eastern
and Pacific are two different time zones.
Yeah, who the fuck is saying that? And why do they think that I have a lack of understanding as to differences in time zone? Wasn't it you that thought that we just all lived in one time zone? Like it's just like a globalist?
I mean, it's like, it's like we flow with it, bro.
Anything else? Anything else?
This is serious. Oxymoron says, RB, us Americans are pretending to vote for our president.
Okay. So I'm doubting the entirety of the legitimacy of the ham radio audience. I keep thinking maybe people are going to say, interesting stuff, maybe some good queries. Instead, what do I get? I get a bunch of people saying stupid stuff. So thank you guys. Thank you for being such ardent members of the Pig Cake /ham radio /UME community. I really appreciate it. I mean, UME throws itself under. All right, it throws itself under. Somebody said the other day, "Hey, why don't what if UME takes over Illusionist?" And I said that the warehouse would catch fire within 13 minutes, and then you'd be like this. Oh, I don't know why it's on fire. Oh, what did I do? I must have let something on. Oh, I guess you can't connect a surge protector to another surge protector. Oh, so here we have, by the way, there's a lot of guerrilla style of interviewing here. So we're not the only ones. I thought that we're ghetto here. I thought that we're the ones that were ghetto here. No, it turns out we're not. Because this is also the sort of stuff that you find here. You find people on iPhones, right? Let's pull back. Let's pull back so we can get a wider shot here, right? So you have people on iPhones. You have people with, very expensive cameras, but they're still rigging it. They're still rigging it, right? It's a very ghetto situation. When you see what takes place behind the scenes, presented on TV, it looks amazing. Right? It looks great. They're very attractive. But then here's the thing. Outside, they're eating a bag of Cheetos. They're out here eating a bag of Cheetos.
And they're complaining I'm not reading the good question.
Okay.
Here's a good question.
Okay.
Is there going to be a fight in the background? RB says that. Likely,
yeah. Very likely. But here's the thing. Right now, we're in a very predominantly Cuban area. Right? Right now, we're in a very predominantly right-wing area. You guys don't have to worry, all right? Because I got all the security I need with me. I don't want to say who I'm voting for. I don't want to say who I voted for. I don't want to say that, I'm disappointed in the results. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that because this is a show that isn't, partisan. We're not partisan, all right? We're not leaning towards any side. We're not leaning towards any side whatsoever, all right? I'm not feeling extremely patriotic looking at a Dominican man waving around a Blue Lives Matter flag. I don't care about that, all right? We're here for one purpose, and that is ham radio, okay? That's what we're here for. Very thick woman there. I don't know if you noticed that. Daniel, I said to the wall?
Yes,
okay. So there's probably going to be a fight, but it's going to be between the homeless. Yes. It's going to be between the homeless. So it's not going to be between any of us and any incident there.
So the King's Shy Guy says, honest question, Peggy, is the election fishy to you?
Is the election fishy? You know what? If one were to have any sort of political affiliation that maybe leaned towards, maybe Donald Trump winning again, towards Donald Trump, all right, winning again. If any political affiliation or somebody was of the right, which I'm not. I mean, I'm not. I'm not in the right. I wanted Biden to win, right? I've been telling you this for months that I want Joseph Biden to win, right? We need to get a little bit further away from this guy because this guy is very loud, and I'm trying to do a fucking show here. All right, this is why I don't want immigrants. So, if I were leaning towards the right, I could potentially say that maybe there's some fishiness. But I'm not going to say that, all right? I'm not going to say that because this is a very bipartisan show, okay? Does that satisfy you, Daniel?
Yes.
Okay.
RB wants to know what's the difference between a $50 tripod and a $500 tripod.
Okay, what's the difference? It is about $450 is the difference between a $500 tripod. But here's the thing. Right now, this is what we call here by Versailles a meeking bean setup. Okay, there's hold up, get this. Metal, hardcore, bro. Listen, the difference is that this tripod, if I decide to blow in the direction of Daniel, it's tipping over, and my phone, the audio equipment, everything is blown over. Whereas that has stability. That's it's a very it's a known company. This was made in probably the same place that
We're China gets their fakes.
we're China gets their fakes. I was gonna say where COVID was manufactured, but here's the thing. All right, I'm a good person. Turn this around. Turn this around. This is more reason as to why I'm a good person, because I have ample opportunity. Look at that. It's still there, right? Right here. Look at this. It's been there. What's stopping me? I'm a very fast runner. You've seen me run, right? I'm a very fast runner. What's stopping me right now from just going over there and taking that? You tell me. You tell me. Turn this back
The
around.
fact that I have to run afterwards.
Yeah, turn this around. I don't want to seem suspicious here. We're already kind of pushing it because we don't have any sort of press credentials. And if anybody asks, the only thing that I have to my name is a channel with 50,000 subscribers. No, I'm pressed. Look at my channel. But these are all magic videos, sir. Don't scroll. Don't scroll. What else, Daniel? What else is going on in the chat community? Because obviously right now we're in tumultuous times. Right? It's a very interesting time period in our lives. But you know what? I'm happy. All right, I'm happy. Because regardless of any sort of results, Daniel, what do we have?
Freedom.
We got freedom. All right? Right now I'm here smoking a cigar, all right, in a very bipartisan show. I'm alive. My motorcycle is hopefully coming on Friday, all right? I'm going to be riding out in the cold weather that we're enjoying here. First time the snow could actually take place here since 1977. What are you looking at? I know. Thank you.
Lighting is
You know what it is?
flex.
All right. I don't want to flex because then the cops are going to come. And they're going to say, sir, you need a weapon permit in order to walk around here. There's a restaurant, a public area. You can't take your guns out. I'm going to try to flex out in Versailles. Okay, that's as much as I can muster here. But yeah, this is called golden lighting. This is what all the bitches love. When it comes to golden hour, we're in it right now. This is what it looks like. And I look like a model for a midget magazine, right?
Thomas said, I think you should levitate David Blaine style.
I should levitate David Blaine style. Let me talk to you about David Blaine and his levitation trick, all right? David Blaine and Jesus Christ are the two best marketers of all time. Because we're still talking about Jesus, even though it's been what? I mean, he's been long dead.
20 years.
He's been long dead, right? But we're still talking about him because he's an excellent marketer. Same thing with David Blaine. David Blaine stood up on one foot, and we're still talking about that motherfucker. That year, that guy made $6 million for doing this. I can't do it because my ankle's broken. What ankle? Hold up. I have to do it like this, right? This. That guy made $6 million by doing that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? You know how upset that is? But it shows that even somebody of Puerto Rican descent could do anything. What's this right here? She wants crack. That's fucking... I don't know. It's like a... Oh, that's a dude. That's a dude. Yeah, that's a dude-ish guy. What else do we get there, bro?
Why on earth would you expect that all legally cast ballots be counted?
Who's that? Okay, but here's the problem that I have with you reading the comments is that I trusted you to be able to have an 8th grade reading level, minimum, to be able to read the comments in a coherent and cohesive manner. Instead, what I have is somebody who's reading at a 6th grade reading level, trying to put together YouTube comments, and then you have what are you blaming, the cigar?
No, bro. So what kind of cigar you smoking, bro?
This is a Trader Jack shit cigar that is $26 for a bundle of 20. The first time I had this cigar, I smoked it and I threw it across the street because of the ineffectual draw that it had. But then here's the thing. I found a secret to this cigar, Daniel. The secret to this cigar is to not treat it like a cigar. You got to treat it like a bitch. You got to leave it out. All right, you gotta not talk to it. You gotta not text it back. And when you treat it like a bitch, you get a decent cigar. We have a lot of undocumented people driving cars really quickly down this particular street. It's a very popular street, 8th Street in Miami, Florida. But the problem with it is that you get people like the guy that's behind the camera who drive Golfs, GTI Golfs, that are turboed out. They got chipsets. They got like decals. I'm hating because it ruins my ears, all right? My ear loss is exponential at this point. So anytime I put on headphones, I'm expediting the process of losing my hearing. And then on top of that, I have to deal with the backfire of shitty GTIs constantly. Because the street that I live on is just constant. You have GTIs just going through. GTIs, undocumented. All you got to do to stop them is wear an ICE shirt. If I wore a shirt that said ICE, it would scare the shit out of them, and there's no more backfire because they would know not to go down that street. I like this. What do you think of this aesthetic?
Honestly
Yeah?
speaking, bro, the lighting is perfect. You look beautiful.
I mean, if it gets darker, it's gonna be a little bit more iffy, right? If it gets darker, but that's fine. That's the sort of rogue setup that we have here. Another thing that I've noticed.
We just borrow someone's light kit.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna. Well, we might borrow it. I'm keeping an eye on that. If nobody comes back for that in, I would say 30 minutes. I think that's the rule, right?
Yeah.
Caveman rules, right? That's what we're doing here. One thing, by the way, about the waitresses from this particular place. So let's show it here real quick. So put it loose. Don't tighten it, but put it loose so you could walk with me, right? Here's the thing about older Cuban women, right? Older Cuban women are beautiful from the ages of 18 plus or minus. 18 plus or minus a couple years to 25. At 25, they stop. That's when they stop, right? And then they look that way for the rest of their lives. That's the way it works when you're a Cuban woman. But here's the thing: even then, they're still voluptuous. They'll work 12-hour shifts. They'll do a lot of doubles. They go home to see you sitting on the couch playing Call of Duty, and guess what? They're still gonna cook and clean for you because that's how loyal Cuban women are. And they're, dare I say, the best 10 out of 10 wives. Now, do they look 10 out of 10? No. But that's a compromise. That's a compromise that you're dealing with for comfort.
You almost said 13.
13? I didn't say anything. Here's the thing. He said that. I didn't say that, right? Is it not biology that they reach sexual maturity, the peak of sexual maturity of 18 plus or minus 5, right? Plus or minus, give or take on each direction. Right now, there's a lot of this. There's a lot of waving back and forth, right? So we have a lot of, there's a +7 here, there's a lot of leeway. And I'm just talking about women. Sorry, fuck. That's what I'm talking about right there. ICE. I should have worn an ICE shirt. Here's the thing, all right? I'm not just talking about women. I'm talking about right now the situation that we're dealing with, right? The polls, the election, the voting, right? Some countries don't even get to vote. Look at UK. Look at UK. UK don't get to vote, right? They don't have laws. I need a license in order to be able to vote there. Let's show this one. Here's a new shotty, right? There's a new shotty over there. We should do like a little bit of a walk and talk, right? Like a run and gun here. But this is a good spot.
I'm gonna read some comments.
Okay, read some comments. Reading comments involves you reading, Daniel.
Brian, I have to scroll. So Brian says, ask Picnic what time it is, including time zone. What
It's
time is it now, including time zone?
4:30 Eastern time.
Okay. We're just confirming. Brian wanted to confirm.
Okay, is it that I said Eastern time and Pacific? Is that what I said? Like an asshole? Okay, I'm sorry. All right, I'm used to television. I'm used to. Right now, we're competing with television. I'm sure we have as many viewers as look at that one over there. We have a Canal Siete. I'm pretty sure we have more people than Canal Siete, But that's neither here nor there. Look at that. Look at that cinematography by Daniel. Good job there. Good job there. You're in line for a race. All right. I was contemplating cutting you off entirely and replacing you for the Gentleman Wake, but I think we have two differing in a political beliefs between me and Gentleman Wake for that show to not end with one of us getting stabbed in the neck. But that's a baddie over there, right? That's like a news baddie. Hey, that's actually a baddie over there honking. They've done studies, Daniel. Again, we're not a partisan show. I don't want anybody to think that this is a partisan show, right? This is a bipartisan. Come around here. But hold the phone so you can see what it looks like.
Can't do everything at the same time.
Hold your phone and come around here. It's like talking to a fucking retard. Okay. So, could you look at yourself and make sure that everything looks good? Okay. So here's the thing. All right. When it comes to, we're not a partisan show, right? No, we're bipartisan. We don't care about politics. We don't care about sides. We don't pick sides. Okay. We don't pick sides. We don't pick sides. Okay. But here's the thing. There have been studies that show that people on the right tend to be more attractive than people on the left.
Which one am I?
Well, you're on both sides because you take up the space of somebody that's on both sides. So why is this I look like a fuck ass.
You look great, bro.
I look like a fuck ass. You know what I look like? I look like one of those guys that goes up to girls and they go, hey, would you go out with me? I look like one of those guys, which by the way is our next video. We're gonna go to the beach and we're gonna ask girls if they would go out with me. And then I'm gonna go, hey, can I swerve you for TikTok? Have you seen this line? Have you seen this line? Of can I swerve you for TikTok?
What's the word?
No? Like you go, hey, I'm gonna pretend to kiss you. It's sexual assault. It's literally Cake by Jabrizi.
It's Jabrizi.
But without the cake. So you go up to a girl and you say, hey, can I swerve you for TikTok? So I'm gonna record TikTok. I'm gonna pretend to kiss you, and then I want you to pull away, right? Or no, and then I'm gonna pull away, and then you don't pull away. So
That's
you're
like saying I'm gonna pull out, but I'm not. Oh, no.
Yeah. So it's
just a tip.
Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I don't condone
Just a
sexual
tip?
harassment. So what else is going on here?
I look short over here, bro. Let me stand up a little bit, bro.
Oh, you look short. Yeah, I realize you look my height.
Why? Camera takes away a few feet. Camera takes away a few
Why
feet.
do you look my height here? I don't know if I like that. There you go.
There you
Okay. All right, we'll see that. What else here? There's a fucking echo. There's no echo. There's no way there's a fucking echo. That's the most ridiculous thing. Could you imagine if this had multiple audio sources? This is barely a phone.
Ooh, the audio. Why is the audio better now than when it is in the fucking
Well, I'm
show?
screaming, but it should modulate that. So you can go back to your position now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, you did good. You did good, Daniel. Good job. All right. So what else is in the concern space of the ham radio community? You should also put this on Instagram. You should also put this on Instagram, Daniel, because that way it's called engagement. We get more people on Instagram that look at us, right?
I can't do comments and I can't go live on Instagram.
No, but you could post on Instagram, right? Did you? Okay, you took a video of this? Okay, take a video of this. It's called engagement. That's what we're trying to do. This guy's actually hit whatever phone he has. It's been going on for a while, right?
He's on cocaine.
Yeah, he's definitely on cocaine. But he's Dominican, so it's definitely not cocaine. Serious. There's some serious shit here. So right now we're in a very politically divisive time in the United States. I'm sure if you're in Australia and the UK and whatever other country, you probably don't care. All right, but we care here, and it still matters to you. All right, it still matters to you because at the end of the day, what we do here in the United States affects the rest of the planet, right? Would you say that? That's not something that's like a little bit nationalistic to think, right? I think that's fact. I think that's objective truth. So I feel like we need to keep moving here because the amount of volume that this guy has supersedes my volume. I'm a very quiet talker. I don't get emotional, right? I don't get emotional, but it seems like he's working himself up. And I'm wondering what his stream is. I wonder if you could find his stream. Like if you could find this guy's stream. It's on an iPhone. It's definitely not Radiman B. But okay, so I wanted you to do a turnaround here real quick. No, never mind. Okay. But I just wanted to show you the quality of reporters that we're getting now as opposed to what we had. We had, so I'm just going to follow me, right? So you can kind of peek. I'm trying not to be obvious. 6.1. 6.1. Would you not say that? Right? Would you agree with that sentiment? Earlier today, what were we talking about? We're talking 8 to 12s. We had 12s here. And I'm not talking about 12-year-olds. I'm talking about 12s, all right? 12s in terms of ratings. If there were 12-year-olds, I would not look at them because that's disgusting and gross. And also, I'm not Joe Biden, all right? But, again, no partisan, all right? Bipartisan show here. So what else is going on in the chat, Daniel?
Ask her what she rates you.
I'm not gonna do that, all right? Because I'm sure she's gonna be honest and she's gonna say you're at least a little bit short, but you're a 8.5, right? Especially in this lighting. Maybe in a different lighting, it might be a little bit lower just because of the height. But I think I'm a relatively attractive dude, right? I think I got some points, right? Did you not see me flex earlier?
Yeah, bro. So RB wants to know: is there a reason why this is being shot in a parking lot?
I forgot that in Australia, you guys are very highbrow, all right? This is actually the parking lot of the restaurant of which they closed due to COVID, All right. So what you're seeing here is the outdoor of this restaurant. They're still allowed inside, right? I believe they're still allowed inside seating. Yeah. So now you have both. This is a parking lot that they closed off. They closed this off just for, I guess, today, right? For the media, for
Us.
okay, for us. Okay, I can't wait till somebody of importance comes up and says, "Hey, where are your press passes?" And then this is our press pass. This is what I'll do. At that point, I'm running. I'm running. There's no way I'm dealing with this shit. I'm out of here. All right, I'm fast. You're gonna have to catch up. Okay, because I'm not about to do time again. Okay, I already got out. No need to go back in. All right, I'm not gonna do 25 to prove a point. All right, that's what I'm trying to avoid here.
So Brian wants to know 8.5 out of what?
8.5. That's funny. That's a very sarcastic, sardonic comment from a person that I would say is a very intelligent individual. All right. I like that. That's been the comment so far of the stream here. That particular comment. Okay. I'm not going to say anything else. All right. I'm not going to mention any sort of politics. I'm not going to mention about the Instagram post that I keep seeing. All right. That every time I see Brian post, I look at it and I go, thank God that we live in America. Right? Thank God that you could say that here in America, because in another country you'd probably be shot and stabbed. But it's okay. All right? I appreciate that comment. Motherfucker. All right? Motherfucker. What else?
RB says to make sure that once you start running to grab the tripod.
Grab the tripod. Okay, thank you. That's for you. Let's walk and talk here. Let's walk and talk. Huh? Let's walk and talk, right? So, okay. I forgot Daniel has the physical ability of my little brother. My little brother's actually really strong. Cognitively, he's retarded because he can't talk, but he's actually really strong. You've seen him. He's taller than me, and he has a way better fucking hairline. So you gotta let me know if the audio cuts off, Daniel. You can't see it. That's another problem. Okay, because I have to be facing this. I have to be facing it for it to work. Yeah. So let's do a little. Okay. All right. So this is a little. Okay. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going, Daniel. You can't tell me to stop. Okay. Keep going because I want all this to be in the frame. I think the best angle here is to have all of this shit in the frame here. You can't tell me to stop. What are you? A DNC? Huh? What are you? The Democratic National Convention? Is that what you are, Daniel? Telling me to stop? Really? Okay. All right. Now I see my reflection. I look like an asshole. Why didn't you tell me this stream? I look like a.
Great, bro.
I look like a frat boy. No, I look like a frat boy. You fuck. You should have told me. Hey, is this the frat boy special? Is that what we should have called this? The frat boy special? What's going on? Why do you look confused? If you want me to, I think the moving, by the way, affects the. We were in a good zone over there. Is this a rough one? So we want to go back?
Yeah. We can go this way. This way. Oh, no.
Go.
Let's go back now.
Swallowed my spit. It's not COVID. Okay, I'm fine. It's okay. My germs are immune to COVID. So let's go back, I guess, because that's a good signal. And right now we need the good signal of Versailles. That's a good prank, right? A cough in a restaurant prank. You think that's a good one? A good prank, cough in a restaurant prank. Gone sexual. Is that one that we should do? Oh my God, man. It's great what hanging around Chinese people do to you, right? Oh my God. Okay, I'm good. I think I'm good. What else do we have in the query? I'm sorry I'm making you work for the first time, Daniel. I'm sorry I need to get the feedback of the community that we work so hard to raise. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, you have to do some work for once. So some potential topics that we had to talk about today were illusionist, right? Illusionist. But I already did a little bit of a stream. If you look at my channel, I did a little bit of a hot stream. Let's go here. I like this one. I did a little bit of a hot stream on my channel where I talked about illusionists and I talked about their whole snafu when it came to the Wi-Fi. As a matter of fact, Brad Christian himself, the Jesus of magic, came down and he replied on that video. I don't know if you saw that, but Brad Christian replied in that particular video. He blessed me with his visage, of which I'm eternally grateful for. And I gotta say, the hairline looks better in person. Okay, some people see the video and they're like, "Oh my God, Brad's got no." No, all right, in person, it's definitely solid.
Mike, stuff the mic down your pants so your mouth audio stays balanced.
Okay. So here's what I need to do for that. You ready for this? You ready for this? Okay. Check for it now. Check for it now. Actually, wait. Whoops. No, I fucked it up. Fuck. I got the production value of a retard. Okay, check it out. There you go. There you go. Look at that. So now it should be tremendous, right? Now it should be fantastic. Now there shouldn't be any sort of issues. I put it as low as it could possibly be, all right? I forget that I'm a Cuban individual, and sometimes as a Cuban, I talk louder than I need to. How does that sound, Daniel? Even if I scream, does it sound good? Yeah? Okay, sorry. It was a little bit overdone there. What is this? What is this look? I want you to rate this look over here. I don't know if you could. I could see it, but you can't. I want you to. What are you nodding for? No. Oh, you're saying she's questionable? Okay. Yeah, that's definitely an adult. I thought that's what you're giving me. Like, let's not show her. So yeah, illusionist. That's the thing about street magic. Right now, it would technically be sidewalk magic, parking lot magic, right? I hate David Blaine for coming up with such a fucking terrible term that now we have to deal with. And we have people constantly asking me, hey man, do some street magic. First of all, do you have a deck of playing cards on you?
I do.
Where, in your bag?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You do?
Yeah.
You're a fucking loser. Okay. And thank you for ruining my point. I was going to say, okay. I was going to say, I don't have a deck of cards for a 2-mile vicinity. All right. But of course you happen to have one because you're a fucking asshole. No, I'm not going to do street magic. I refuse to do street magic in such a, yeah, it's definitely beneath me. And not only that, magic itself is beneath me. All right. Magic on its own is beneath me. This is, I mean, there's a fupa there, but that's good.
I want to see you talk to strangers about non-political stuff. That's a challenge, bro.
That's good. But like non-political stuff, like what? Like what should I ask? Huh?
Ask them how their day is going.
Okay. Yeah, I should do that for sure. I want to wait till this one comes here because this one's recording it, but I don't know if she's part of it. Huh?
Hey, are you live?
Are you live? If I go to the mic in her face, that's rude. I'm not a rude person. Pussy? No, it's about rudeness, Daniel, and I'm not a rude individual. Okay, I'm not a person that's a rude asshole. Huh? Yeah, when she comes back around here, I'll see if I can catch her and be like, hey, how's your day? Would you like to do a kissing prank gone sexual? Huh? Would you like to swerve me for TikTok? I'll do all the moves. Listen, I've been looking at all the pickup lines on TikTok. I'm ready. All right? I'm ready for the ladies. So what else do we got?
We want street artistry.
Can you believe that Dynamo, you know Dynamo?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you believe that at some point Dynamo went to a club here in Miami, Florida? Went to a club. I think it was Live or Space or one of these clubs. And he's doing cardistry on the dance floor. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
He's doing like cardistry on the dance floor.
So much pussy.
I contest that. I contest that very much.
What I said, they didn't hear me, bro.
Uh-oh. I think we got the, we have the counter, it looks like we have the counter protesters here. Am I being ignorant? Am I being ignorant? Yeah, I'm being very ignorant. No, those are just tourists. Is that, you get the joke? You get the joke, right? Pink hair, college age, social, what is it? No. What's the degree that they get? That gets them poli-sci. Poli-sci major. All right, yeah, I'm a poli-sci with, in my major, my minor is Black History in Zimbabwe. That's their minor. And what are they doing, Daniel? They got OnlyFans. That's what they got. They got OnlyFans. And they're making way more money than both you and I combined. With benefits. Why? Because they're making so much money they don't need benefits. They just supersede the need for fucking benefits. You're happy about it? Okay, why? Somebody complained?
We're good.
This cigar is so shit. I've had to relight it. Like,
It's because you're not poofing.
I know. But
They already know what we're
okay, so what else? This is a chat-heavy show. As you can see, there's no preparation.
Through the room, all the way to the outside world.
Okay? That was a terrible comment.
You want to go talk to them?
That was a terrible comment.
How about you continue streaming and I go chat with them and see if they want to.
Why? No, if anything, I'll go up to them. But I want you to go through, all right? Listen, that's you got to stick to the end. We've planned crazy things, right?
Yeah.
We've planned stick to the end. Do you remember the clickbait videos from like 2010? That they all, in the first 10 seconds of the video, said, you're going to want to stick to the end because it gets crazy. And then you stick to the end and you know what happens? Nothing. They're literally just saying, hey, subscribe and, follow. That's what they're saying. I hate that.
Someone said, that's a good comment. Someone said, oh, that's not a studio green screen.
That's not a studio green screen. Lots of honkers, right? There's lots of honkers that pass by, which is not a surprise, right? Not a surprise. What is a surprise though is if you look at Florida, if you look at the political map, again, we're not getting political here, all right? Where it doesn't. This isn't a political stream. I don't want people to think that this is somewhat election related. It just so happens that it's correlating to the election, right? But this isn't an election stream, right, Daniel? Right? Yes? Okay, you're easily fucking distracted. This isn't any sort of political stream. But if you look at Florida, Florida had 2 blue dots, which were,
Three blue dots.
yeah, and the rest were red. As a matter of fact, many people were saying fuck Florida. Florida's terrible. This is why I wish Florida would separate from the rest of the United States. And to those people, I have to say this: I value your opinion. All right, I value your opinion. All right, disagree respectfully, but I value your opinion. Why? Because in some places you can't voice that opinion without getting your head chopped off. You could do that here. All right. I don't know how long we're gonna be able to do that for. You know, I don't know how much longer we're gonna be able to have those freedoms. Right? You better get a gun safe, my friend. You know who I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, Daniel? I'm talking about you better get a safe, an underground safe for your guns before they come, you know? Okay, over your dead body. Actually, fun enough, over their dead bodies. Because that's where you come out with the shotgun and the pistol and you're dual wielding. And you come like it's the Matrix. What else do we got here, man?
Someone said, did Big Kick even answer why they're filming from a parking lot, or just explain the parking lot had COVID? Question mark.
Okay, we're filming from the parking lot because this is the scene of the crime. Okay, this is the scene where everything goes down. All right, when Fidel Castro died, Daniel, this was before I drank.
Like 10 times. He died here 10 times.
Fidel Castro died approximately 10 times. The reason for that is because we kept thinking that this guy died, and then it turns out that this guy came back from the dead. So he just came back from the dead 12 times, all right? Which, I mean, granted, the final one was pretty lit because it was here, they closed the street off, right? There were people with pots and pans, of which I brought, just in case certain events take place. So I had a, could you not fucking swallow? Okay. So here is where it happened. Here's where a lot of people gathered and they got lit, you know? They were handing out rum shots. Right, yeah. Did he just say pussy? That was a middle-aged lesbian. Of course, she's the one shouting pussy. But apart from that, I gotta say, Daniel, this is the scene where it goes down.
Every national historical event.
All right.
Down here.
Apart from when the unfortunate shooting of a certain individual this year, and that event, I think the littest area was in the inside of a mall, right, with other people taking in protest, taking polos, Lacoste polos, yeah, in protest. Oh my God. Oh yeah, hearing loss. Let me ask you a question as a car guy, right? Let me ask you a question as a car guy. What are the
That one's gonna go.
what happens if you hold on to the horn? All right, there he says, "Oh yeah, que ya petite." The guy driving an Audi. Oh, this might get juicy. He's turning around here. This might get juicy. This might get juicy. You brought your thing, right?
Yeah.
Just in case?
It's in my pants.
It's in your pants? No, I mean the other one? Okay, I believe that. Listen, I just want to be safe if shit goes down, okay? Now, right now, you're my security and cameraman. So you're the muscle of this organization here. You're the muscle of this organization, so I'm relying on you for safety. Okay, but yeah, I mentioned that this is where it goes down, and this is why we're here. As a matter of fact, you could show the sign, show a little bit of an establishing shot, Daniel, of the sign to establish the fact that this is the area where it gets the littest. Right here, look at this cinematography. Look at this cinematography by Daniel. Why does it look like it's 12 FPS? It looks like it's 12 frames a second. What kind of bullshit is that? Why is that at 12 FPS? Is it that choppy on your phone? Listen, this is the top of the line Pixel 4a phone, all right? Yeah, ignore the fact that it's a budget line, but this should be top of the line. Could you imagine if I go back in a time machine in 1995 and I take this phone out? They'll burn me. They'll kill me. They'll call it witchcraft.
Yes.
I'm asking you if
Yeah,
to
bro.
no, what's on the chat, Daniel?
That's what I'm trying to do. All right.
Okay.
I was looking at the video. Now I'm looking at the chat. The chat said for every honk, you need to do a double lift.
I'm a, okay, I was going to say something incredibly racist, but I stopped myself because I realized we're live. I did not bring a deck of cards, and I refuse to take Daniel's deck of playing cards. So for every honk, I will not do a double lift because that would be counterproductive. What I'm trying to do is anytime somebody says, hey, man, I've done other stuff, and then now I found your channel again, I feel good because they went away, they did something productive, and then maybe they came back after doing something productive back to magic. But if you're like, oh no, I watch all your videos and I'm such a big fan and I love magic tricks, that's what I have a problem with. That's what I have a problem with because it seems like you really haven't learned about the message of the channel.
How many people in that parking lot has done 100 Charlie 8 cuts in one go? Okay. Say the question, man.
Okay, Daniel asked, how many people in this parking lot have done 100 Charlie Airs in one go? And I raised 1,000, and I raised my hand because this guy. I don't understand. I saw people on Instagram going, "Oh, my arm is so tired. I could have done 1,000. I could have been like a certain. I could have been like a certain president doing 15 rallies a day. I could have done that. All right, I could have kept going and done 2,000 Charlie Aircuts without any sort of issue. I probably could have done 5,000, but you know what? I stopped because I think phone ran out of memory. So okay, what else? You got to keep moving with this, Daniel.
Piggy can't. You just color change California from blue to red to be the hero America needs.
Oh, can I color change California? That's funny. What I like, by the way, not to get political, what I like about the the election cycle here is that California was such a given that was 0% reporting. They said, hey, it's Biden. There wasn't even a question. They didn't even go, oh, well, maybe there's a chance that, he might. No. They said 0% reporting, 55 of those points go to Biden automatically. That's a given. Every election should start with California. So the blue party, 55 points. And it should start with what? Alabama, red, right? Florida, red usually, because there's 2 counties in Florida that are blue. That's how it should start, right off the bat, which is kind of, California is a little bit, I would say oversized, right? A little bit oversized per se. But other than that, I'm not complaining. A lot of people that watch happen to be from California, but I'm not complaining about you guys, all right? Even though the term Valley Girls is something that you guys are very familiar with. You know what Valley Girls are? Literally, but they say literally. Of course, by the way, the guy with the raised truck is is honking. You can actually tell. I have 4 superpowers actually. I could point out news reporters, I could point out teachers, I could point out magicians, and I could point out Trump supporters. All right, that's what I could do with those are my 4 talents. Does anybody have a mirror? I'm not political here. I'm not getting political. I hope you understood.
Valley Girls are the Miami trash of California.
Valley Girls are the Miami trash of California. I don't think so. I think Miami Girls are very distinctive, and to put them in the same sentence as California Girls, no, I don't like that. Isn't there a song literally called California Girls, like Katy Perry?
No, bro. Well,
Katy Perry.
the Beach Boys.
I know, but California Girls, na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, but here's the thing. That's back when she was hot. Now, have you seen her?
Don't you talk bad about
Katy Perry?
Yeah.
Have you seen her?
Is the G.
Listen, again, not political, all right? But have you seen, Rachel Maddow was always crazy. Katy Perry before, right? Voluptuous, dime piece, right? If there was a dime, if she dropped a dime, I'd pick it up and smell her butt, I'd pick it up and just take a little bit of a whiff of her butt, right? But here's the thing. What happened, Daniel? What happened? What did you introduce to Katy Perry? And she cut her hair and she lost feminism. Again, we're not being political. This isn't a political show. We're not being political. We're not touching on hot button issues. But yeah, so you introduced a little bit of feminism, and what did she do? She did this. She cut her hair. She got my same haircut, essentially. For some reason, I don't know how she did it, but she lost the tits.
No, they're there.
They're there? They're hiding. I think oversized sweaters is usually, yeah, I know, terrible, because now we can't see it and it's actually a coster. But yeah, so that's...
Brian says, and tell Brian that I'm not ignoring his comments.
Okay, yeah.
All right. 30 years ago, California wasn't blue.
Hmm.
Yeah, but 30 years ago, California wasn't all fucking homeless people either, bro.
Okay. So he said 30 years ago, California wasn't blue?
Yeah,
Is that what he said?
Brian said that.
Okay, listen, 30 years ago...
Brian's name a couple of times so he understands.
Yeah, Brian. Brian. Okay, we're saying Brian a lot because we want you to know that we're paying attention to you. Okay, 30 years ago, my balls were still blue. All right, my balls have been blue this entire time, and that's the only part of me that's blue. Now, here's the thing: it's not political. All right, I'm not trying to be political. All right, but my balls are the only thing that's blue. The rest of me, not to be political. All right, I don't want to give any hints here.
Yeah. I don't want to be in camera.
There you go.
This guy's great, bro.
Yeah, really?
He's a magic trick.
Yeah. Have you ever been kicked in the dick in a Versailles parking lot?
You want to talk to this guy?
Kicked in a dick in a parking lot? This guy's a jokester. This guy, you shouldn't believe this guy. What else is in the chat, Daniel?
Okay. RBL said the Beach Boys.
Beach Boys, okay. But is it a cover? It's not a cover.
Well, yeah, dude, it's the cover of the Beach Boys.
California Girls? California Girls is the cover.
California girls.
That's not the same song.
Yes, they just bro. Yes, bro.
That's literally not the same song.
It is the same song.
Okay, do some research behind the scene. Okay. So, a lot of support here. Could you imagine the amount of double lifts I'd have to be doing right now? Oh my goodness. Where were you in the polls? You could zoom in, by the way. I don't know if you know that. If you pinch and zoom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
I got all chest.
You got all chest? That's good. I don't know what's going on over there. But maybe we should shop for cameras. Didn't we need new cameras? Didn't we need new cameras? Right? Do you think those are studio quality? You think we could...
You should go stand by the camera.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me stand by the camera. No, I'm not going to do that, you fuck. What are you talking about? Stop here. Okay, put this here. Put this here, all right? I don't want to spend a night in jail. Okay, we're not going to touch any cameras. Usually these guys have security guards that are more significantly and stronger than you. Okay, right now the only thing that I'm attributing to your security is that you might be a little bit strapped. You might be a little bit loaded, allegedly. All right, allegedly. There's no confirmation, but you've been known, all right? You've been known to maybe, carry once in a while, right? Legally, right? Let me know if I say anything that's within the legal color of the law. That's opposing the color of the law. Okay, you let me know. But you allegedly are strapped, and that's the only reason. But once those, what would you say, 9 bullets?
What?
9 to 12 bullets?
What?
12 bullets? 15? 18? Wait, how do you fit 18 in that? What, do you got, an extended magazine?
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
What, you got a cylinder? You got a cylinder in it? Like one of these Tommy guns? 18. All right. Once those 18 bullets are gone, what are you going to do then, huh?
The next one.
Oh, the next one. Oh, you have another? Oh, okay. All right. So you're prepared. All right. You're a little bit more prepared than I am. I had a dream yesterday that we both had guns, like legitimately. Okay. This guy said, all right. Okay. It seems like an undocumented drunk driving a Dodge Caravan from the year 2005 is a post. So far, 2 guys. So that's the sort of situation that we find ourselves in, which is why we came here, right? Because this was expected.
We're sacrificing our lives.
We're sacrificing our lives. We're definitely sacrificing our lives here. But the part that I find interesting is la próxima vez. But here's the thing. The thing that we're missing out here, all right, is the fact that there's no homeless fights. I was looking forward to recreating, you remember bum fights in the 90s? Yeah? You remember that? Yeah. Of course you were a fan of that with your fucking...
Which is the guy from...
The guy from Girls Gone Wild?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's the same camera, the same style, everything was perfect. But the only difference being that he was shooting bum fights as opposed to, what do you call this? Girls Gone Wild. What's going on?
Yeah. And YouTube. Ham radio.
Oh, he's asking. Okay.
8 a.m. radio.
Don't, anytime you ask this guy to spell, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You're spelling, did you spell it correctly?
I don't know.
Okay. You don't know if you spelled, okay. All right, thank you for that. So what else? What else, man? This is an interactive show, Daniel.
Owen Cooper says Miami gives off vibes like I've never seen before, like I've never seen, and I'm living for it. I'm just loving it.
Here's the thing about Miami. Miami's the best city of all time. All right, Miami's the best city of all time. I can't complain. All right, I complain about the traffic. All right, I complain about.
Trump found some points on the floor apparently. Is what you're saying.
What happened? Trump points on the floor? Is that a joke?
He found some points. Oh, there they are.
Okay, all right, that's funny. Here's the thing about Miami, Florida. All right, I might give Miami, Florida shit because you have women that drive roads and skip on stop signs and then hit motorcyclists. Right, to the point where I can't even do a levitation anymore because my ankle was healed in the wrong fucking position. Daniel got distracted by a car. Could you pay attention?
Yeah.
Okay. I might complain about the traffic in Miami. All right. I might complain about the unsafe conditions of the drivers here. But at the end of the day, I love the city. All right. You have a homeless man that looks like Hulk Hogan, walking around with the same skin tone. All right. You got a bunch of people here, even though I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed that certain political situation is not gonna happen. You have people here still repping, right? Still repping. That's what I love about the city, right? You have a dude doing what looks like to be a Twitch stream, right? What's he doing? I wish we could find out what he's doing.
I want to go on that guy's show, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is that my Spanish, I'm not too confident in my Spanish. If I had a better confidence in my Spanish, then I would definitely be inclined to do that. What's going on? This guy. Talk to this guy. He's asking you to spell. There you go. Thank you, man.
That's the show, bro.
No, it's garbage. It's trash. I'm glad we. This is what we should do, by the way. We should have been actually. Here's the thing. Our marketing is terrible. Our marketing is terrible. So had we had better marketing, what would we have done? We would have worn ham radio shirts. Number one, right? Number two, we would have been a little bit more inclined as to maybe handing out business cards, right? This is where you should come in. I'm the technical prowess of the show, so I'm the one that understands, technical stuff. You're the one that should understand marketing. What are you talking about?
We need money.
We need money. Okay, I wish we could play a commercial on cue, but we can't. So look at the chat and see what else people are saying. By the way, you can see the chat on the phone, you fuck.
I know, but it disappears, bro.
It disappears. Okay. All right. Okay, so go ahead. What's going on? 8th grade reading level.
It's the embodiment of California. All red, but two blue ball countries.
All red, but two blue ball countries. Listen, if you look at California, all right, if you take a look at the map of California compared to the map of Florida, right? The map of California was fucking blue all down, right? Was there any counties that were red?
I don't think so. I'm going to say my educated guess now.
No, of course not. All blue down the line, like my balls, right? Whereas Florida, you have the Hick states, you have the Panhandle, you have Miami-Dade that was as blue could be, which we anticipated. Because when we went to the polling offices, right? When we went to the polling place, as I called it in that video, what did we find?
Blues.
We found a lot of blue. And again, we're not a partisan show, right? We're bipartisan. So we're not leaning towards any side, but I'm just saying you what I saw. Okay, so go ahead. 6.2. 6.2. There's a little closeness there, right? You have a girlfriend. So go ahead. Should I do a kissing prank?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the comments?
I'm at work. I'm happy to say I'm about to leave and listen to this madman on the way home.
There's no madman, all right? There's no sort of madman. Top notch. There you go. Okay, there's no madman. Let's walk around. Let's do a running gun. All right, let's do a running gun. Are you not familiar with camera terms? This is why I want Omar. This is why I prefer Omar than you, because Omar understands the terms and the lingo, all right, of the media. And right now, you're not understanding any of the media. So you let me know when it starts shitting, okay? When it starts shitting, you let me know. But let's get what if we go outside looking in? Let's do that shot, right? Let's do outside looking in. So we got to go around here, okay? We got to go through the very extensive parking lot. And we got to do a little bit of a shot here. Huh? Right here? No, but outside looking in. So you got to go there. Okay. See it? You see what that would do? That wouldn't do anything if I'm outside, Daniel. Please send your resumes over to Ham Radio. What's the website? Ham Radio. Contact the Ham Radio. Please send your fucking resumes so I could actually maybe get a competent cameraman / security guard. Are you, quote unquote, would you hypothetically, let's say you were strapped, which you're not. Would you be strapped currently or would you be strapped in your vehicle?
Currently. If I would, allegedly.
Okay, that makes me feel better. Because knowing you and your logic, you'd be strapped in a vehicle. It's like, oh, let me run to my vehicle and get the alleged strap that doesn't exist, right? A strap could be a belt. A strap could be a belt, right? So what else? Look at the comments, Daniel. You keep putting your phone away.
Because you're having me do stuff, bro.
I am, yeah, it's multitasking, okay? A bunch of idiots. You said she ran away. I'm not a partisan. Do I look partisan here? Do I look like I'm leaning towards one political affiliation? Look at me, Daniel. Do I have anything here that signifies that I'm an idiot, that I voted for Donald Trump? No, all right? But I'm standing here, and the context is that I just get called an idiot by a random woman. That's a little bit presumptuous, don't you think? Right? What if I say that I voted for Joseph Biden? Would you believe me, Daniel? Would you believe me if I said that I voted for Joe Biden? You're nodding your head. That's a farce. Okay. Listen, I vote for my interest, Daniel. All right. I vote for my interest. Okay. So you don't know who I could have voted for. All right. You don't know who I could have voted for. Again, I don't want to make any sort of claims as to which side.
Running gun after talking about how strapped Daniel is, it makes me nervous and excited.
Yeah, you guys. Hey, first ever live stream. My goal. I don't know if I've told you this. My goal in YouTube is to end up on one of these top 10 videos where it's like, oh, top 10 incidents before tragedy, and then this show would be on there, and it'd be like number 9. Ham Radio was a underperforming podcast with 2 Cuban she males. So they were actually recording in a restaurant right before tragedy struck. Luckily, one of them was allegedly strapped. However, his inaccurate gunshots, because he hasn't been to the range in over 5 years. When was the last time he went to the range? 3 years ago.
Less than 4.
Because of his lack of practice, his accuracy was at an all-time low, and therefore he could not do what he was hired to do. You're still good? Okay. All right. Daniel claims that he could still take out a can from a... Okay, allegedly. All right, we're not making any claims because that's... no, you're right. Yeah, allegedly. Never mind. I was like, I said the location where we are. I really can't play around. It's like, hey, we have a report. Somebody makes a report. At that point, what are you talking about? That's not us.
I'm legal.
That's not us.
I got papers.
You don't have jurisdiction here, Holmes.
I got papers.
You don't have her jurisdiction here, Holmes. Look at this. This guy, by the way, has been here all day.
Yeah.
This guy's been repping this shit. I feel like even if Trump is solidified, even if Trump is solidified as losing, this guy's still gonna be here.
Let's get an update on what's going on. So what's going on?
This isn't a. This is a. Wow! Look at that one with the dress, right? With the tripod. You see that one? What would you rate her?
Nothing's changed, bro.
What would you see as her? What would you rate her?
That's kind of flatty.
I don't care. I'll make it work. 8.5. 8.5 to me.
7.
The face.
7.
You know what it is? I like that nerd sort of face. I like that aesthetic. I also like sexualizing women. That's what I like doing. I like sexualizing women.
¿Sabe lo que es socialismo?
¿De qué?
¿Sabe lo que es socialismo?
Yes.
Socialismo es vivir en Cuba.
Okay.
La pongan
Tira,
después.
tira. Vete para ahí, no ves.
Ajá.
El socialismo es vivir en Cuba.
Ajá.
El socialismo quiere decir poner el pueblo a chivatear.
Ajá.
Cada ciudadano tiene que chivatear.
Oye, pero ¿qué tiene ahí? Un natural ice.
Sí, natural light.
Natural light, ¿no?
Yo me dedico a tomar, pero
A tomar.
tengo 60 años.
Ajá.
Viví dentro de Cuba.
60.
Corro de las 130 hasta Atlanta.
Cojones, ok. Eso es demasiado.
Entonces, el socialismo es poner un pueblo a chivatear.
Ajá.
Porque la igualdad nunca existe.
Ok.
Y entonces el mejor país es Estados Unidos de Donald Trump.
Pero tú viniste de dónde?
De Santiago a Cuba.
De Santiago, Cuba. Ok. Ok. Wow. Okay. Huh?
Translate.
Translate. He says that he came from Santiago, Cuba, which is close to where I'm from. And he said 60, 60, ¿no? Años.
60 años.
Wow. Ok. Eso es. Tú luces joven. Mira aquí. What the fuck? ¡No! Oye, tú eres un caballo. Tú eres un caballo.
Donald Trump presidente.
Ahí mismo. Hey, boy.
There you go.
That's the sort of run and gun that we have here. Let me ask you a question. All right? Now, I understand my Spanish is not tremendous, right? I understand my Spanish is very broken. But let me ask you a fucking question. Did you understand a word that man said? Not a word, not an idea. All right? But let me tell you, he says he's 60 years old and he did a fucking headstand. Did you see that? 60 years old, did a headstand. I can't do a headstand. And by the way,
I thought he was gonna break the wall.
I thought it for. Let me tell you, for a hot second, I'm like, oh fuck, we got the one guy that saw me, and they're like, oh, he's one of us. He's one of us. You know. Luckily, we haven't seen other Arabic people. If not, I would approach them and be like, hey, how does it feel being the second person here of Arabic descent? Although here's the thing, I took a peek at in his bag. Natty Light. He said he ran from downtown all the way here.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that he ran from downtown here.
Crack is good, bro.
And he's been here. So 60 years old, he could do a headstand. I can't do that. Look at this. You have a very attractive woman in here, looking right behind a Chevy Impala. You know, look at the Impala, by the way. Take a look. Show the Impala. All right. Here's the thing that I hate about the new Impala. Do you notice what I noticed? Look at the fucking lights on that. The Chevy Impala, Daniel, used to come with what? Round lights. Round lights, all right? When you saw that car, you knew that there were two things. Number one, that was the last one on the lot.
I'm gonna go there and look that.
Okay, look at the, by the way, you might want to connect, just in case. Look at the battery. Let me know how the battery is on that. Great. Wow, look at that.
Really connected or no?
Who'd have thought? No. You know, we don't need it. We're going crazy today. We're going crazy today.
Go this side.
This side? Why? So we're going to look at the 8.5. So we're going to look at the 8.5. So that's what that guy said. What are the comments, by the way? Any interesting comments from there? Sorry, I'm having you do more than one thing. So therefore, it's impossible. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay. See. Jorge Masvidal supports Trump 110%. Your brother?
My brother?
Yeah, Jorge Masvidal.
Oh, Jorge Masvidal. Okay, that's funny. I realize if I say that. But Jorge Masvidal recently responded to somebody that I'm familiar with in Twitter. And he responded to this person who I'm very familiar with for reasons that I don't want to name. Because if I name those reasons, then it's gonna be a little bit obvious as to what's going on. You rolled your eyes?
We have a question
Okay.
from Brian.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, it's a very important thing. Brian's question is very important.
Brian has a very important question
Without getting political
without getting political
or partisan,
or partisan.
could you explain to your audience how Trump's tariff on China are paid by American companies and consumers?
Repeat that.
Could you explain to your audience?
Could you explain to your audience how Trump's
tariff? Is it tariff?
tariff,
Tariffs? on
tariff,
China-
what the fuck did you say?
Tariff.
Tariff. Tariff.
Is it
So,
tariff?
unironically, you wanted me to say how Trump's tariff
Yeah.
is
On China are paid by American companies and consumers.
are paid by American companies and consumers. That's a question?
That's a question.
That's a statement.
That's a question. It has a question.
It has a question mark. The way you worded that was a statement.
Yeah, that's Brian.
Well, yeah, but that would be a question that I would answer. If that was a question, I would answer that if this was a political stream. But this is not a political stream, all right? Clearly, we're here in the midst of an election season, but we're not here to talk about the election, right? That just happens to coincide with what it is that we're talking about, all right? I realize, by the way, if we scripted this better, we could have had like a running joke where it's like, we don't want to get political, but actually get, like the irony. I should have brought like a flag and stuff, but our production value for this is 0. So unfortunately, Brian, I'm not going to answer your question, which is, by the way, a statement, if at that, because number one, this isn't a political stream, okay? And number two, I haven't done sufficient research in that particular field. I haven't done sufficient research in that particular field. By the way, mind you, the third person that said, you guys are idiots, was an ugly lesbian woman. Again, not political, but she was an ugly lesbian woman that just drove away. Allegedly. Okay. No, it was. Literally. Literally.
Owen Cooper says this is the content we want.
Yeah, of course. Because that's what we do here at Ham Radio. We look in the interest of our audience, right? We look at the interest of our audience. We do numerous polls, all right? And we gauge what the audience wants, and that's what we put out, right?
Yeah.
Right? Would you say that?
Yeah.
Did you put out the polls that I asked you to?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
No.
Okay. No?
What polls we talking about?
There were various polls that I sent you to give to the audience so that we could determine what it is they want to see.
Yeah.
And we got, hey, you guys should take a camera and stand outside of Versailles in Miami, Florida, and talk about what's going on around you
I
guys.
voted on that one.
Yeah, okay. So there you go. That's what I was talking about. What else?
All right.
That's a
the
thick 'em.
dude's math technique needs some work, bro, apparently. The
Huh?
guy's math technique needs some work.
Who's my mass technique?
Homeless guy.
Oh, the homeless guy. Yeah, and I realized, by the way, the moment that guy came up, by the way, fuck you, because the moment that guy came up to your or my shit, you fuck, you did this.
Yeah, which you should have done.
Yeah?
Closer to him, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, so I get closer to the guy who's coughing natural ice Corona on me, and then you step away and leave my fucking camera there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not running after that guy, bro.
You're not
It's
running
his,
after
bro.
that guy. Oh, it's his. Yeah, because that's not yours, you cunt.
It's his, bro.
If that was your phone, you would have been
you
like,
got your camera?
excuse me? Huh? No? Okay, let me just pull away. But because it's my camera, you went 3 feet away from him. That guy, did you see how he did a headstand? That guy could have been here to Kendall.
You think I'm gonna fight a dude with a head, with a fucking dude with a head?
Okay. That guy could have been all the way 8 miles that way with my shit. Okay. All right. Well, luckily for that, I'm insured under UME United Magicians Emporium. I'm insured under that company. So if my shit gets broken and or stolen while it's under the care of one Daniel, Daniel is required to replace said object. So you don't know that you signed that, but you signed that, okay? You didn't know because you can't read, so you didn't know what the contract said, but you signed it.
Was it- Can you do more random encounter missions?
Oh. Luckily, there's going to be plenty of opportunity for that the longer we stream. And as a matter of fact, I have a little bit of a helper here. I don't know if you noticed. Oh, you have the rum.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this stuff's right over there, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That's what I came here yesterday, mind you, for reasons. I came here yesterday, and what I wanted to do was hand out little coffee cups with rum and be like, you know. But then I realized, oh, it's a heavy area right now in terms of the popo, and I don't want to go back. I don't know if you know this, but I don't want to go back. What just happened? Is that a bicycle? That's a city bike. That's a city bike. 8.2. Sorry, 7.9. 7.9, right? I would say. Decent. What happened over there? Oh, that's the boy. That's our boy. That's our Natty Light boy.
Yeah.
That came with that. Could you explain to me, by the way, the rule of the beverage with the paper?
It's you can't have an open container out in the open.
But here's
You
the
can have
thing.
it in a brown bag.
Okay, but here's the retarded part about that. Here's the logic and the retardedness about the logic in that. If I'm not gonna have Coke in a brown paper bag, right? Well, maybe I might have Coke in a brown. I wouldn't have Coca-Cola in a brown paper bag, correct? I wouldn't have a Coca-Cola. So what would I have in a brown paper bag, Daniel?
Water.
No. I'll give you another. He said water. I'll give you another shout. What would you have? Liquor. That was see that if I was
Could have gone a little. I could have gone the other
Yeah.
way, bro.
liquor. Liquor's the only thing you would have in a brown paper bag. So when you see me drinking out of a brown paper bag and increasingly get more slurry, what would you assume is in the brown paper bag, Daniel?
Ryan says it could be ginger ale.
It could be ginger ale, right? It could be ginger ale. It could also be the sweat of a miner. Look at this. Look at the production value that this guy has, by the way.
Wow.
Mind you, what I love, but here's behind the scenes. See if you could zoom in. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay.
Does it look good?
No.
No. Okay.
Not at all. Could you show what that guy's wearing? Right now.
Rocking out some Jordan.
Okay, so let's do this. Hold up. Segment. New segment, right? We should have what we should have done was recorded this and then put it out as opposed to doing a live stream, right? But this is an introduction to a new segment which is called Fashion with Ham Radio, right? So fashion looks for ham radio. Did you fart?
No. That's a rough one, bro. That's COVID.
Did you? Did you fart? Okay. All right. I want you to until you could see the guy, right? This is what news is, right? So you have the upper body that's presentable, right? There's a sports coat. Can you see him? There's a sports coat. There's I imagine a dress shirt that's pressed, right? Do you see what's going on? Do you see the lower body? The lower body looks like a girl on her period, right? It's like hey babe, could you get me ice cream on the way home? That's what this looks like. And look at the bottom. Look at right there in the bottom. I don't know if you could see it if I do this, right? Like this? Lower? Okay, right this? Right there? Right there? Okay. Do you see that? What is that? Shoes?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're not showing that. That's what they don't show. But here's the thing about ham radio. What do we show, Daniel?
Everything.
We show everything, all right? We show the fact. We show me in terms of height comparison. Let's do a little bit of a height comparison with me here. Right? How tall would you say this is? 7 feet in the air? Right? 6 feet in the air? You would say that this little thing is? And look at me compared to it. I'm massive. I'm huge. Right? This thing is 6 feet in the air, and I'm towering over it. So people say, hey, Pig Kick, you're 5'2", you're short as shit. How about you grow a little bit? And I say, look at that. Compare me to the side. You can't even climb over that. It's impossible. It's virtually impossible. And I'm towering over it. So when people want to know how tall I am, just show them this video, and they'll know exactly how tall I am. So what else? What else is going on?
Go stand over there so I can put the camera at a better angle.
What's going on with you said found some votes? That there was a finding of votes? Eighth grade reading level. You got this. By the way, they got their B squad out here, right? Because they're
Cuando te cámara says, please distance 6 feet and use mask.
okay. Well, there's nobody around me, right? There's nobody around me, so I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for that, Daniel. Thank you for introducing your family to the stream. I appreciate that.
I said use your functioning angle to pivot. Brian says it. Use your functioning angle to pivot.
To pivot. There you go. Is that what he wanted me to do?
Yeah.
That's what he wanted me to do? Okay. I feel like I should do an OnlyFans where I take requests like that because that could have been sexual, right? That could have potentially been sexual, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Owen Cooper says a 9 out of 10 just walked by.
A 9 out of 10 just walked by? Right here. I walked by, right? Was that me? I just walked by.
Orange man claims Michigan.
Huh?
Trump claims Michigan.
Trump claims Michigan. Nobody else other than Trump claims Michigan. All right. I don't know why you said that in jubilation because
Someone said orange man claims Michigan.
I could claim Michigan. I claim Michigan. Anybody could claim Michigan, right? It's not about that, Daniel. It's unfortunately we don't live in a communist country where any one of us has the power over the rest of the populace.
Sachi says go interview some before the sun goes down.
Between the sun goes down. No, we're gonna be here all night, baby. All right, Daniel doesn't know this.
Louder with Crowder.
Huh?
We're going louder with Crowder till 6 in the
Where,
morning.
no, they usually do that like Portland, and they have like a security, like they have, and the security that I have is a marginal. So you took out the liquor for this?
No, I go.
Okay, did you not want to?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, I thought that you didn't want to have both together.
No, they're not together.
They're not together. They're separate. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay. Well, a strap again means a lot of things. For example, my grandmother beat me with a strap many times. This is actually the location of the famous knife incident. I've mentioned this before. Right here, we're in the midst of the location where my mom did not allegedly. I saw it with my two eyes that my mom was in this restaurant. She took a knife. She took some handkerchiefs because they give you handkerchiefs here, and she took I think spoon, and she took a whole set. She put it in her purse as she looked at my aunt and went and laughed about stealing cutlery. We literally have the Versailles branded cutlery in my mom's house. The next time we came to this restaurant, what did I do, Daniel? I tell my mom, hey mom, are you gonna steal the silverware again? Are you gonna steal that silverware again? What did my mom say? I can't. Oh my God, is this guy gonna? No, don't show the camera. All right, this guy's gonna fucking Corona cough on me. Okay, is that what you're showing? That's tremendous. Okay, so this is a famous incident. We literally had the fucking cutlery in the house. My mom cried. The waiter came over and said, hey, do we have a problem here? Is everything good? And she goes, no, nothing's good. And she went back into the car, and we didn't know how we were gonna pay because we're 15, and we didn't know how we were gonna pay. So that was kind of an awkward endeavor. I think my grandmother paid, and then it was a very awkward interaction with the waiter afterwards. So this is the incident. This is the place where the incident happened. Is that the 9 over there?
No, but go over there.
That's where the 9 is, right? But she has a boyfriend. Why are you telling me to go over there? Yeah, that's pretty 9-ish, right? And the guy has my same haircut. The only thing that guy, but 8 feet, right? 8 feet tall. That guy's 8 feet tall. I'm 7. I said that pole was 6 feet. So let's see this. Let's what would you rate it? You got to give me a number, Daniel. Okay. 8.1. Okay. I can't see it because she's being covered by her fucking man bun maggot of a boyfriend. Notice I couldn't say the other word, all right, because I'm not Justin Miller. I can't use that word. Justin Miller has the ability because of the meth. I can't say that, okay? I can't. I'm not allowed to use that word, that slur, all right, against my own people, right? I could use that word because I'm part of that community, right?
You are. But
Yeah?
do it.
Okay, you're right. I'm not going to do it only because you said so. So, yeah, you're in charge of R&D, research and development.
Or you're not taller than that hello.
I'm not taller than that hello. Where's the hello? Is there a hello here that I missed? Is there a hello here that I missed? I don't know if I missed a hello. It's getting chilly, right?
It is. Also, Joel says, also, be careful, Daniel and Piggy. You are live, which means Butcher knows where you are.
Butcher already knows where I am at all times. Okay. Butcher left a rock in a coffee shop that we frequented. I'm alleging that Butcher left that rock because maybe I might have come across certain information that would have led me to find out that it wasn't in fact Butcher. But that's for an upcoming video post-COVID, right? Yeah. Although honestly, I want to put this out on your forehead, but that's neither here nor there.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, so go ahead.
Oxymoron says, now hold that mic with both hands.
Okay. Again, that would have been on my OnlyFans because that could be sexual, right? That could have been a sexual sort of fetish. So right now, he could easily be jerking it while watching me hold this microphone with two hands. So go ahead. What else? What are you looking at? You're looking at that one?
Trump claims Michigan with 70,000 votes deficit.
Okay.
Brian said that.
Brian said that. Okay. Didn't they? I mean, they gave California with 0 votes, and then was the other one Arizona? Right? Arizona was the one that's still wishy-washy, right? What I don't understand. What are you looking at? Oh, the thickie. Okay. No, you're not looking. I'm looking.
Yeah, I'm not looking.
You're not looking. Because if you look, you're gonna get, you're gonna go home. Your girlfriend's gonna turn on the light and be like, "I saw what you did. I saw what you did, Cabrera." We're not political, all right? We're not trying to be political here. So go ahead.
I still don't believe. Money said, I still don't believe it's not the studio green screen.
Is it that bad? Does the camera quality look that bad? That it looks like a green screen? Let me tell you, if we could afford, based on the T-shirt sales, a green screen of this size, I think we'd be good. I think we'd be good. We'd be good for sure in terms of things we need for the studio, right? Could you be a little bit more discreet about your wealth when it comes to your tripod use, right? What do we got? We got a $50 tripod. This setup costs less than what I paid in taxes, right? More? Yeah, less. Less. It's certainly going to cost less than what I'm going to pay for a repair for a V-Star, a Yamaha V-Star, which I was called today by the individual. Let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about my V-Star situation. So I've had my motorcycle in the shop since April 4th, right? April 4th.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been that long. It was pending, all right, a rewiring. It was pending a lot of things. Finally, the guy calls me after I've asked him a couple times, and then he's always been like, hey, man, you know, he's always been good to update me. All right, he's always been good to update me. Honestly, I've been slacking when it came to trying to ask what it is that's wrong with my fucking vehicle. But he's been really good. And now you could expect a picture on Friday with me going, hey, $2,300. No, you're not saying Friday? You're right, tomorrow. All right, when I get it back tomorrow. Okay, well, what I want to do is parody the Jabrizi picture. So I'm going to need you to take a picture of that, right? Of me with the bike like, hey, $2,200 that I paid down for the bicycle, or sorry, the motorcycle. The guy told me everything runs perfectly, and then I used it for 2 months, and then the engine failed me, and then I had to spend $700 on an engine, and then I had to spend another possibly $800 on a rewiring because the computer was faulty. Hey,
and you can do this too.
you can do this too. All you got to do is drop $5,300 fucking dollars for a motorcycle that initially cost you $2,300 and you were told was in pristine condition, that as a matter of fact, it's in such good condition that you could almost list it as new, which was a lie.
They filmed a scene of Chef there, apparently.
Of Chef and where?
Here.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, they filmed a lot of stuff. As a matter of fact, Trump was here
Oh, yeah?
2 years ago. So Trump came here, and what I like funny is that you have snipers over there. Like, you had snipers over there, like, looking at him, and then he's here getting, like, a little coffee, and he goes, thank you. You know how much he left in tip? How much would you say? Pretend?
More than you.
Okay, all right. He said more than me, which is an attempt at humor. So, let's see. Pretend you're Republican. No, actually, no. Pretend you're a Democrat. How much do you think Trump tipped?
IOU.
IOU. So Daniel guesses $0 and 0 cents. Pretend you're a Republican. How much do you think?
10 grand.
10 grand. No, $83. He tipped $83. 10 grand. Wow. No, he tipped $83 to the nice women that work here, which are, by the way, all women that I would easily marry, all women that I would love to have come home to me sitting on the couch and having done nothing the entire day but shoot a couple videos, and they come after working a double shift, they would still cook and clean for you. Those are the type of women that work here. So shout out to the hot girls and the hot women. They're not girls, they're women. Those are women. Kanye West, what's going on? Okay, Daniel's looking up Kanye West using his voice.
Read these lyrics. We're gonna get $100 on the super chat.
Okay, you want me to read this?
Yeah.
Okay, so follow me up, because this shit about to go down. Down. I'm doing 500. I'm out of control now, but there's nowhere to go now. And if there's no way to slow down, if I knew what I knew in the past, I would have blacked out on your ass. Okay. Daniel says, give us the money. What are you, a whore? Bitch? What are you, a whore?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, you're a whore? Okay, I'm not a whore, Daniel. I don't know if you know this. I'm not a whore. All right, I'm a refined individual. I'm wearing shades even though there's no sun out. I've been told many times wearing sunglasses at night, by the way. Oh, what are you? Is it sunny in Doucheville? I've been told that by a stranger. I had a female approach me and say, watch, I know, you might go, oh, what a lie. I had a female approach me who I did not know.
No, that I believe.
And she came up to me and said, hey, let me ask you a question. Is it sunny in Doucheville? And you know what I said? Here's how you know. Here's my game. Here's my game. Do you know what I said?
What's that?
I said, no, it's not. That was my game. An obvious in, right? An obvious in.
To teach you harder, bro.
Yeah, Jabrizi needs to teach me out. Jabrizi's used this. I don't know if you've seen his crew, but he has this female that I would devour on his. I don't know if you've seen her. 20 out of 10, for sure, by California standards.
Well, his girl white.
Huh?
His girlfriend's white.
His girls. We're not talking about his girlfriend, but whoever that female is that's in his videos, that's always for some reason asleep, right?
Oh, you gonna show me something?
Allegedly, she's the best victim, right, of all time, because she's always passed out, she's always asleep, and then he's always fucking with her. Like, oh, I'm gonna take this bottle and put it in your hand, or I'm gonna shave your eyebrows, and she doesn't wake up. I mean, if she doesn't wake up after shaving up the eyebrow, I could think of a couple things that she wouldn't wake up for, that I could appreciate. Allegedly, that was bad, right? Ignore that. I really hope to end up on a feminist podcast someday and explain these jokes. You had a joke here, Pig Cake. You had a joke here that, and I'll be ignorant like Jabrizi, but she'll go, Kayla. She'll be like, hey, Pig Cake. You know, you have a very edgy style of humor, and you made a joke here at approximately 45 minutes here, 45 minutes and 32 seconds. You made a joke that what is this about Jabrizi's female assistant being asleep? What was that about? Oh, it's a joke. That, you know, we all joke around. Yeah, but you alleged that you would, potentially harass her. No, is that what you took?
Sexual assault.
Is that what you took? No, it's different. It's different. I'm Arabic. Muslim. I'm Muslim. It's a culture thing. You're racist.
Yeah, it is a culture thing. So she is racist.
And then you know what? If she speaks out of line, I could beat her with a stick no longer or thicker than my thumb. Rule of thumb. That's what it is. It's in the Quran. It's, I think, the third pillar of the Quran. You should be a little bit more educated, Daniel. By the way, all the people are here with their equipment underneath. Where are we? Where are we?
In the open, baby.
Look at this. Show all the people here. We're the only ones here. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, you got to turn the whole thing, you fuck. Okay. We're here, right? It's drizzling a little bit, but we're out here, uncaring, right? Everybody here is caring because they have cameras that cost probably more than I've ever paid in rent in my entire life. But not us. We don't care. That's the sort of guerrilla style that you only find where?
Ham radio.
Ham radio. Thank you. So what else, Daniel? Go ahead.
What I'm, bro.
I forgot 2 things at once.
I only have 2 hands at once.
You only have 2 hands and you have half a brain. You remind me of Sid Vicious in WCW, where he said, I'm twice the man that you are, and I have half the brain that you do.
Yeah, we're up to date on the comments, bro.
Are we?
Yeah.
Wow, thank you. That's great. Thank you guys for being such rambunctious fans where you leave never-ending comments of which I could use for content, as opposed to having to resort to my own brain for content.
Remind me of I Think 2 Life Crew. So you call your mother a hoe?
So you call my mother a hoe?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, maybe they're referring to when my mother stole cutlery from this place. You know what's kind of interesting? Nobody's...
You guys could afford to come here?
Huh?
If you guys could afford to come to Versailles?
You guys could afford. Okay, let me tell you about the prices of Versailles.
Expensive?
It's not expensive, all right? Especially when you come in on a Sunday, all right? In the morning, they have they have a buffet that's like $8, and you get all you can eat shitty eggs. Although, you know what's funny? This is garbage, but then right here, the same restaurant, tremendous. I just had a sandwich from here. Well, it was a croquette sandwich from here. And even though it's literally the same owner, the same building, this is garbage, and this is good. So you can tell where he puts the money.
You smell that bread with garlic, bro?
I smell that garlic bread, yeah. So we're up to date with the comments.
Hold on, bro. Someone says, when will Danny deserve his own mic? That's a good question.
Danny deserves mic. You could take up the mic. Take up the mic. You can.
I'll get the mic when you interview a woman.
I'll take the mic when you interview a woman, which means that Daniel is incapable of doing anything that requires any sort of work whatsoever when it comes to a visual means, because it's going to resort back to your fucking doom stream. This is what it's going to turn to. It's going to turn to a doom stream. At least you got me, all right? Listen, I'm quick, all right? I'm as quick as a whip, Whereas you, when it came to your doom stream, this was you playing Doom. And I keep saying this because it's factual. You're out here like this. Oh, that was good. That's cool. I'm shooting the guy. I'm shooting the enemy right now. I'm shooting him. That was you playing Doom. And you want to have a channel? You want to have a YouTube channel? You got to be a gamer, Daniel. You got to act like a Twitch gamer, all right? Have you not seen their streams? They're very uppity. They're very uppity. It's like they took a mouthful of Adderall and cocaine right before they stream. Okay. So that's the comments. I wish we had the ability to read voicemail, but we can't because our production value is negative. But apart from that, I mean, this is a very historical location, at least in my life. I used to come here, not often.
Privileged.
Not often, all right? This is a very reasonably priced place. And you actually had a legitimate family, whereas I didn't have a father, okay? So I don't understand when you talk about your point of privilege. You and your pinky, all right, with your pinky up, with your mom and your dad taking you wherever it is that you wanted, all right? I didn't have that. I had one mother and like 14 brothers because she could not stop fucking. So my mom's vagina is a gaping hole. But you know what? That's a gaping hole that I love, all right? Because that gaping hole worked hard for us by herself as a single mother, Daniel. The White Wizard. Instead, what do you have? You had a family and you're bitching at me for my highbrowness. My mom saved so we could come here, you fuck. Did you hear what sounded like a... Okay, I thought it was like any sign of a gunshot and I'm out of here. Any sign of a gunshot and I'm out of here. So what else is there to talk about?
Let's see the polls before we go.
Before we go? No, we're staying here all night. This is what we're going to do. Okay, we're staying here all night, all right? It doesn't matter, all right? It doesn't matter what's going to go on. It doesn't matter if they get shot. It doesn't matter if we got shot up here. 264, 214. Okay, yeah, but again, Nevada's not going to finish counting till tomorrow, right? Even though they've called they've called it essentially. What's the other one that said, no, we're going to stop counting because we're tired. We want to take a nappy nap. Pennsylvania was another one that's like, we're going to stop counting because we need to take a nappy nap. So it's like, is that how elections work in the United States? Yeah. That you could count votes on election night and be like, no, we're going to finish counting tomorrow. That's fine.
Unions.
I don't think you know what that means. I think you know a word, but you're not using it in the right context. So that's what I find interesting. We should have already known who won without a shadow of a doubt, but instead there's so much controversy and allegations here. From my understanding, Trump sent his Jew lawyers. That's redundant. Where are they? They're in Arizona? They're in Missouri?
They're like in 3 different states.
Michigan. There you go. Yeah, they're in Michigan, which is quite interesting. So yeah, the news is odd. I gotta say it's an odd news cycle. That's a 8.1. I don't know why you're saying that it's not. You want to interview in the person? No, you don't think so?
Maybe like a 7.5.
7.5. I'm sorry that you have such high standards, Daniel. When it comes to your women, when it comes to your lifestyle, when it comes to everything that you do, you're so high end. And then you bitch at me because my mother took me to Versailles. Me and my 14 brothers. She took us to Versailles.
Must be nice.
She saved for it. All right, she would save money and be like, I'm going to take you guys to Versailles.
Wow, you guys used to save money?
Yeah, because we didn't have a father, all right, that DJ'd. All right, we didn't have a famous DJ. A famous DJ father like you did. All right, El Turi. All right, that guy was out there with DJ Laz. And fucking he knew DJ Laz. Everybody knows DJ Laz. All right, everybody knows fucking DJ Laz. Look at this one. She's doing like a little Instagram live. She's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we should maybe I should mac her up with some card tricks, right? Maybe I should put on my gamer. Maybe I should turn on the game, as you say, because you say that I have no game. You think I have no game? Watch this. All right, watch this. No. There's no. I'm not gonna sexually accost somebody, okay? I'm not gonna sexually accost somebody. That's not the way I roll. Okay, listen, I know that was a joke. Okay, because my game involves caveman rules. All right, when it comes to my game, it's caveman rules. It's all or nothing. All right, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. All I hear are yeses. You might have heard 3 no's. All I heard were 6 yeses.
What's the saying? No means yes and yes means anal.
I don't consent to that. I don't consent to that one. Anal is something that we should not discuss in a earthly plane. I voted against anal. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. You know what it is? Here's the thing.
Your
I-
bad eyesight.
No, my eyesight's tremendous. My eyesight's the best. Okay, I have the best eyesight. We have the best eyesight. Okay, we have the best eyesight. Okay, here's the thing. All right, women with glasses. To me, you gain a point, an entire point, if you have glasses. But when you take it off, it's like a different person. I'm not a fan of that. I like women with glasses. All right. Every female that I've accosted has glasses. It's a thing. And when they take it off, I'm like, you know what? I think we're good. I think this has extended past our due date in terms of this whatever it is that we have. All of them have glasses. So what are you looking at?
What's anal?
What's anal? Okay. Anal is a thing that Catholic girls think that they could get away with instead of vaginal sex and still be virgins. That's not true. Listen, I know. All right? I know.
What do you know?
If you get anally penetrated, you're no longer a virgin under the eyes of God. It's in Leviticus. All right? I believe it's in Leviticus 12 if you want to look it up specifically in the Bible, which verse it is. Okay? So what else?
There's no context. That's the knife and handkerchief trick. Every magician knows that.
That's the knife and handkerchief trick. I think it's referring to anal.
No,
Oh, the knife and handkerchief theft that my mom did. And then when we called her out on it, she said, I have never stolen anything in my life. I could literally go to my mom's house. We should have a video. We go to my mom's house, I open up the drawer, and I pick out the fucking knife that she stole with the fucking Versailles imprint on it. All right, with the Versailles imprint on it. I could still point it out in my fucking mom's house. Why? Because she doesn't do the dishes. So I could find exactly where it is. It's exactly where I left it. However many long years ago.
God, another one. Without getting political or partisan, could you explain to your audience the relationship between case numbers and positive test rate and how it relates to a successful handling of the pandemic?
Case numbers? Okay, so if I'm being political
Or partisan,
could
could you explain to your audience
uh-huh.
the difference? Whatever. Could you explain to your audience the
The-
relationship between
Okay, can I explain to the audience the difference between
case numbers
case numbers
and positive test rate
and positive test rate
and how it relates to a successful handling of a pandemic?
and how it relates to the successful handling of a pandemic? Okay, obviously a point there asking, mentioning or alluding to the fact of
Let's move angles.
Trump's mishandling of the pandemic, right? Is that what that means? Because here's the thing, all right? Technically, there's no pandemic because what were people saying in March and February? They go to Chinatown, right? What were certain politicians saying, if I remember correctly? Again, not partisan, or I'm not partisan. But what were certain people saying? Joseph Biden, Nancy Pelosi? They were saying, go to Chinatown, hug a guy in China. Go, hug each other. They had a little bit of a campaign where you hug a Chinese man, which is, by the way, racist because everybody should be able to be hugged. They said that, right? As far as March, April is when they started saying that too. That was kind of a weird thing. Is that a good handling of a pandemic, or is it that nobody knew what the fuck was going to go on? Is that maybe it could have been that, right? Because apparently everybody's rewriting history. So I don't know if that's so I can't answer that question because to me there's no pandemic. All right, according to at least the authorities like Nancy Pelosi and Joe Biden and the DHC and the majority of the Democratic Party. I'm not partisan. I'm not trying to be political here. Okay. I'm not trying to be political here.
The chat wants you to go talk to the person behind you.
The chat wants me to talk to the person behind. She's doing a live stream right now. She's doing a live stream, as are we. So right now, that's competition. All right. In my book, that's competition. And honestly, here's the thing. Right now, I have a 6-foot bubble around me, right? And if she enters this bubble, I don't know if you know this, but there's a thing that could come into play, which is known as self-defense law. Okay? So if she happens to come near my bubble, what she's gonna get, again, in self-defense. This isn't gonna be anything that's like, I wouldn't do this unless it's a self-defense situation. But if she decides to come anywhere near me and I feel threatened, well, you might have to turn the camera off because that's going to be used as potential evidence. Actually, no, keep the camera on because it's going to be used in potential evidence as to me implying my self-defense ability, my self-defense right, right? So if she comes near me in a way that I deem as confrontational, I could just self-defense elbow drop her in the face, right? Is that law, Daniel?
Well, it's more like an upper.
You've been to jail. You know law. You know law. You know crimes. You know statistics, right?
It's picking on coke.
So if I, oh, she left. All right. So if she comes near my bubble, and am I not within my right to beat her within an inch of her life if I feel like I'm threatened, right? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, that's a yes. So you are now what they call connected to the crime.
Allegedly.
No, not allegedly. We got you on camera. All right. We have you, so you are now connected to that. So anything I do to that poor girl in self-defense, you are now directly tied to. She's gonna kick my ass. Listen, I've won every fight I've ever been in. Okay, I've never lost a fight. All right, I am 20-0 when it comes to fights. Okay, I'm 20-0, so I haven't lost one. Even Masvidal, even George Masvidal is what, 38-12? All right, not me. I'm 20-0. All right, 20-0. So come at me in a self-defense situation, and you're gonna get what's coming at you. Okay? Did they say is Piggy on coke?
Yeah.
I would be the type, right? I would be the type.
Brian Connor says, a simple I'm not informed about that particular issue would have been fine.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, no. What do you? That's implied. That Brian said a simple I'm not informed about that issue would have been accepted. Is that what he said? Yes, verbatim. Did I paraphrase that?
I don't know. Fuck.
Okay, sorry. Okay, because it involves reading. It involves reading. Okay, I apologize. By the way, the turnout here is kind of trash. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's because again, huh?
No one's won yet.
No one's won yet. Maybe that, but you would have thought that maybe it would have been like yesterday. Yesterday got lit. Maybe people don't realize that, it's still ongoing. Because yesterday here was slammed. So yesterday I think would have been a better stream, but you unfortunately have a day job. Whereas my day job involves shooting magic videos.
A simple I'm not informed about that particular issue.
Okay. Okay, that's funny. Okay, thank you for reading that. Now look, keep the phone on.
I gotta get
What do you gotta get?
the camera angle.
You gotta get the camera angle. It's on a tripod. It's on a tripod. You gotta get the camera angle. Look at you. You're that guy that goes, dude, I've been so busy today, bro. Listen, all right? I'm cleaning up my office. That's a move that you say all the time. Dude, I'm so busy. I'm cleaning up my office. I go, and your office looks like literally a hurricane went through it. And you say, dude, I'm in the process of moving things around. I'm packing orders. And then you have one order that's still open. Dude, I'm packing orders, man. It's crazy. I'm going to go take a power nap, all right? And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to finish this. You are the epitome of reading Crushing It by Gary Vee. I hope you know that. That's you. You're the epitome of that shit. Lots of honks. Lots of honks. We've only been called an idiot once, but that's fine. So anything else there of value, of relevance?
Pussy?
Pussy.
We're not talking to a chick?
For not talking to a chick? What do you mean? How? How? She could have talked to me. It's a two-way street. All right? She could have interviewed me. And honestly, I was in defense mode. What? He said fuck Trump.
No, vote Trump.
No, he said fuck Trump.
Vote Trump.
Fuck Trump.
Vote Trump.
Vote
Whose
Trump.
hearing is better, bro?
I heard fuck Trump. What would make sense?
Whose hearing is better?
Vote Trump.
Yes.
Elections are over, Daniel.
No, it's not.
Okay. No, yeah, you're right. In several states, it's apparently not over. They're still getting mail-in ballots from yesterday. They're getting mail-in ballots that were sent today. So go ahead. What else?
You lost Piggy, girl 1, Piggy 0.
I've never fucking lost. All right. And you know what? Here's the thing. She lost. All right. She lost because I'm a tremendous person. All right. So as a significant other, you know what you could expect? You know what you could expect as me, as your significant other? Cuddles, breakfast cooked every day, a clean house, tremendous dick, accurate shooting.
What? What is that number 4?
Accurate shooting. Hey. No, you know what? No. It's raining. But we're not going to go anywhere. We're not going to go anywhere, even though it's fucking raining. Okay, maybe we should move a little bit, because I don't want to catch COVID, right? And I heard COVID is in the rain, acid rain, all that shit. Right? Oh, yeah. You stay safe. You fuck. Let's do it here. So you know what? I'm 21-0 because she lost. I won. Okay? She lost. The 5 things that I'll offer you as a significant other. All right? Cuddles, accurate gun shooting, fantastic dick. It's not 3. All right, a good dicking down. All right, what's the? I forgot what the other one was. A clean house, and breakfast cooked. After that, I'm done. Huh?
I think you already said breakfast.
Breakfast? Yeah, I'm cooking you breakfast, and I'm also gonna be tremendous at getting you pregnant. Okay, one, and it's done. I'll shoot it from the 3, and you're getting pregnant, guaranteed. Even though you're on birth control, I'll get you pregnant.
From coke to acid.
From what?
From coke to acid.
Oh, from coke to acid because I'm hallucinating. Because I'm hallucinating, right? Is that what it is? This would have been a fun stream had I been hammered, but I'm completely sober, unfortunately. Yesterday, yesterday I woke up hungover because I had too much coconut rum yesterday because the elections gave me anxiety. So I kept seeing, numbers come up, and I had, again, not partisan. I'm not partisan by any means, okay? Non-partisan show, right, Daniel?
Yes.
I kept seeing election results, and I was getting hammered, and then I woke up with a little bit of a, Daddy had a headache, okay? Daddy had a little bit of a headache yesterday. But today, unfortunately, I didn't drink because I was recovering. So I've had nothing but food of the fatty nature. And apart from that, I'm still ready to go, though, right? I'm still ready to go. I could be here all night. It doesn't matter. Okay, T-Mobile's been good when it came to their signal. This Rode microphone has a battery life of 8 hours, and you have a power bank that lasts, 2 days?
Yes.
2 days solar powered, all right? Nuclear energy, right? It's going to be great. I can't wait. I'm honestly so hyped. I'm really excited specifically for when we could get more stuff from China. That's what I'm really hyped about for this coming 4-year cycle. I'm really excited as to the incoming influx of products from China. I love that we support other countries. Right, Daniel?
Yes.
So I cannot wait. I can't wait. As a matter of fact, I might start learning Mandarin. That's racist, all right? You made a bunch of stereotypical Asian noises, but I'm going to learn Mandarin because honestly, we're going to need it. But it's a good thing. This is what it's inspired me. These next 4 years is going to inspire me to learn a new language, all right? To understand and value, opening up trades with other countries, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Oh my God, we'll see. We'll see where this takes us. What else is on the chat here?
I want to know the question for me.
Oh, for you.
Is it legal to smoke pot on the streets?
I know that.
It's never been illegal.
What happened?
It's never been illegal. It's only illegal if you get caught.
Oh my God, that was gross. Well, here it's now a misdemeanor. It's no longer a felony if you get caught smoking. So they give you a ticket if you're smoking outside, right? It's no longer a arrest.
Honestly, it's like a great thing. It's like a great area.
It's a gray area, but they don't care. They're not going to care. Depends on the mood of the officer, right? Depends on the mood on the officer. But more likely than not, you're going to get a ticket. But you could legally smoke indoors, in your own house, in your own residence, and it's fine. And now, as long as you have a medical card, you could technically do it. So we're still on a medical card. Even though I say you, because I don't smoke pot. I don't need pot. Pot's disgusting. I see what it does to people that, I work with, and I don't want to be any part of that. So what else?
Brian says, is Pickett pretending like he understands how trade works now?
Pick cake pretending how, suddenly we've made a generation of people that understand trade, right? Suddenly everybody understands trade, right? Listen, I'm not political. Okay, I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm not gonna hurt you. Do you know where that's from? What movie that's from? I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your fucking brains in.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Do you know where that's from?
American.
The Shining.
Oh, never mind.
It's from The Shining.
Never mind.
It's The Shining. The Shining. I know what he's saying. Biden?
Yeah.
All right, that's fun. You know what? I don't think we've ever. This is going to be interesting because I don't think we've ever had a president with active and ongoing dementia. Is this the first time?
Yeah.
Right? I think Hoover might have been the other one.
Or someone who snuck their way in there through fraud.
What are you talking about? Allegedly, you can't say that. No, but in terms of it's interesting. I think it's going to be fun, right? To show his strength through his perseverance.
Yeah.
My grandfather had dementia and Alzheimer's,
Yeah.
right? And he persevered.
Yeah.
So maybe the same could be said about our incoming president.
Yeah.
Aren't you excited? I'm excited.
I am.
You don't look excited. I'm very excited. I'm hyped. All right, look at me be hyped. Okay.
I'm pumped like
So I'm not pretending.
playing cards.
I'm not pretending to understand trade. Okay. High school. I'm not pretending to understand trade. Stop looking. Stop. That's a crime. I'm not pretending to understand trade. Okay, I'm not here pretending to understand anything. All right, I understand one thing and one thing well, and that is cuddles, dicking you down. It's now number two. Dicking you down. Breakfast, clean house, pregnant. First time, first shot,
I feel like you're miscounting.
first shot. I will get you pregnant. Do not be with me. I have potent sperm.
Reagan lost his mind before he left office. Rip Reagan.
Here's the thing about Reagan. All right, let me tell you why Reagan deserves all the accolade. All right, that he gets, and that's because I was gonna say he hated black. I can't say that. I can't say that here.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah, that was a joke. No, Reagan. I've never seen. I think in terms of attractiveness of presidents, I think he's up there. Have you seen him in his youth?
No, bro. Wasn't
Very
he
attractive
the
actor. He was an actor. Yeah, he was an actor. He was I think, college football player. He's very attractive in his youth.
Talk about American.
Right. Well, now we have another attractive individual. Right. Biden was also pretty handsome in his youth. I heard that he was. All the girls loved him. All the girls loved him. He was very attractive, like objectively, very attractive in his youth. So that's a benefit, right? What do you think? You thought I was going to say something else? I can't just give him a compliment. What are you reading?
Dude in the red hat is hard for you. Do
Huh?
not consent.
Huh?
Who behind you is hard for you, bro.
What are you talking about? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? You could use your mouth and tell me. What about? Okay, what about it?
He's hard for you.
What?
Someone said he's hard for you.
He's hard for me. Okay. Okay, all right.
Reading comics, bro.
You're reading the comments. Okay, here's the thing that I keep remembering about the ham radio community. You have a couple bangers. Every once in a while, you get a comment that I'm like, haha, that's funny. Haha, I do that. You know? That's funny. But then 90% of the comments are pretty bad. It's like, remember 93% of the protests were peaceful? 93% of the comments.
Oh, I hurt my ass.
93% of the comments, Daniel, are pretty trash. Only 7% are decent. Just like 7% of the protests were any sort of violence or bad or egregious. So go ahead.
Sato says more tests means more results. Captain Obvious in the house.
I've been smoking this for the past.
That's not what I want to be.
Okay, yeah, you put that in the middle.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to put that in the middle. So I don't know how you. I mean, I personally would like to see this through to the very end, Daniel.
What?
But do we have any topics, anything else here that might be come up?
Just pretty much 64 Biden, 264 Biden, 214 Trump right now.
214 Trump. Okay. Pending Nevada still counting tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Arizona is still up in the waters. There's still some, I think, a recount in Wisconsin, right? So in terms of the election, it's quite up there.
It's gonna be a while, bro. We're gonna be going the long haul.
We're gonna do the long haul. But apart from that, this was a fun one.
Yeah.
I gotta say, this was kind of a fun one.
You almost talked to a girl.
I almost talked to a girl, right? No. I know that girl almost got demolished and destroyed by my self-defense ability. All right. Honestly, I'm so glad that she didn't get within my personal space bubble, because had she would have gotten the business. You know what I'm talking about? You know what the business is? Right here, Law and Order. That's what she would have gotten. Because if I would have felt threatened, of course, if I would have felt threatened,
In self-defense.
I would have destroyed her. So we got lucky that we didn't witness a very violent occurrence. Not a crime. It's not a crime, because I would have been acting in self-defense, right? But we would have witnessed something that I don't think a lot of people want to see, right? Okay.
You was talking to a girl.
Huh?
You talking to a girl.
Cuddles. Tremendous dick. Like, I would say top 10 dick. Okay. And the reason for that is because I have to make up for the height. So I have to make up for the height somehow. This guy had the same haircut that I did maybe a year and a half ago, right? But here's the thing that I don't get. Let me ask you, because you're like a hood guy, right? Like, you grew up in the hood. So when you get a fade, right? What's the purpose of only fading this and then not taking care of this? Is that like a gangster look?
It's part of the game.
It's part of the game? Okay, so that's how you get underage girls pregnant, and that's how you do time.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, thank you for that. You don't know what that means. I'm willing to bet you say that word, but you don't know what it means. Anything else before we sign off here?
Self-defense hand grenade. That's a throwback.
That's a throwback. That's the next shirt. Hand me my self-defense Hand grenade.
That's pretty much it, bro. Nevada's
Yeah.
close. Arizona's probably blue. You know?
Okay. But no updates on the chat, so we're gonna end this here.
Yeah, I think so, bro.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching this
goodbye.
lovely stream. It's been a fun one. Daniel says to say goodbye, which is redundant. I've enjoyed doing this on the spot thing. I don't know how long you want to stay here. Right? No?
I mean, we can figure it out.
We can figure it out. You should expect more of these terrible streams. I'm going to watch this back and see if there's a little bit of entertainment value here. And I think that if there's substantial entertainment value, maybe I might do it again. We might do another one. Maybe Pig Cake picks up girls. That might be a good stream. You're doing the beach? No?
Never.
All right. Pig Cake gets 2 girls in under an hour. Right? Pig Cake breaks the world record for having most numbers given in a 2-hour period. Right?
You're definitely doing acid, right?
Pig Cake gets laid live on camera. You know, notice the escalation here. All right, cuddles, dickin', breakfast, clean house, and what? Pregnant, 100%. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Ham Radio. You know what they say? If it ain't white, it ain't right. You should have ended it there.
I don't know how to end it.
You should have ended it there.
I don't know how to
That was
end
really racist.
I don't know how to end it.
You got to press the X.
Oh, it's hidden.
Yeah. Okay.